Howdy, America, and welcome to Frew on the News. Here we are, coming from just a little town here in America, watching life as it normally goes by. But I do have something to address today. In fact, it was brought to my attention via email, and here's the email, okay? So make sure you send all of your questions, anything you want to talk about, to frewonthenews@hushmail.com. That's FROU on the news at hushmail.com. Anyway, I want to get to this email that was sent to me here the other day by Carrie Orchard. She's in Murrieta, California. Her question is, why is the United States actively seeking involvement towards that of another war, now with Syria? Well, I'm going to tell you what. I don't think it's just going to be another war. I do believe that if we actually put boots on the ground, send missiles over, whatever the case may be, I do believe that's going to plunge us into World War III. Now, you're probably saying, oh, what are you talking about, World War III? Well, here is why. We have Russia and China and Iran saying, hey, you're going to do something like this, there's going to be retaliation. Retaliation, how so? Well, to be honest with you, do you really want to know how so? I can tell you that Iran has already threatened Israel with a strike. Now, why Israel? I mean, they're not even involved in any of this. So I really just can't imagine why that would even be the case. But in essence, that's what they're saying they're going to do. Now, if you look at things from a biblical perspective, you kind of wonder where this all fits in. World War III, Armageddon. Okay, we've had wars in the past. Why would this one be any different? Well, in this particular instance, I would say it would be different because we now have the capability to where we can actually annihilate ourselves. We can do so with nuclear arsenal. Okay, it's not going to take hardly anything for us to blow each other up, and what is going to be left of this world? Well, I would say probably absolutely nothing if we all decided to turn nukes towards one another. Now, you're probably saying, what nukes does anybody else have? Well, I can assure you that I have no doubt that there are plenty of other countries in this world that do have the nuclear capacity to inflict quite the damage on the United States and our allies and whomever else they want to direct their missile towards. I mean, look at little rogue North Korea. I mean, look at the crap that they were pulling here not too long ago. So in essence, I do believe as far as a biblical standpoint is concerned, we need to have some serious intervention from God, because I know God says in His Word that He is not going to let the world end due to ourselves, meaning our own annihilation. I believe He will definitely put a stop to this. This sets the stage towards the Antichrist, the man of peace to come, per se, and put away anything, like since we're at odds with one another, He's just going to go ahead and put an end to that, because He has to be the man of peace and set Himself up as the Antichrist, as God, So to my Christ-fearing believers, today could be the day. Tomorrow could be the day. Any day we could be called home. But in any case, I'm certainly hoping that the United States does not make a stupid move and plunge us into World War III over Syria. Right now, I don't know why such urgency when we have had nothing but human rights issues in times past, which we did nothing about. We sat by idly. But to honestly plunge us into possible World War III over Syria, it makes no sense. Then again, this entire Obama administration makes no sense to me. So if you have some insight, some clarity, something that you would like to bring onto the table here, help me out with this. Again, send your emails to frewonthenews@hushmail.com. Thank you for listening, America. I am the listening ear.